I feel it would be more appropriate to listen to for Joe and kind of react to that. So from this point forward, I'll be releasing this next part also as a separate video. But let's keep it going with this one as well, and just kind of stay in this moment, you know. And I am going to release this. I'm glad I did it, and I think it just I don't know this song. I obviously know the context for this song now, and who it's about and what it's about, but I'm glad I watched that as a reaction to kind of go into this one, to kind of keep one thing to the next. Do you know what I mean? Just like keep that kind of flow of, we're going on this journey of hearing Ren's story behind the song and then listening to the song back to back. I think there's added power to that. It was very, very hard to keep it together during that. There were quite a few moments that were hard to process. I think I always I think it's kind of trained in me not to cry. My throat always kind of closes, you know. If I start to feel emotion, it's like I get pain here, and that's why I was coughing earlier. It's like it's so sort of built up in me, you know what I mean? It's like I start getting emotional. I'm like, start sneezing. My body starts rejecting the emotions, which is something I'm working on. But I am going to get there with it. I also feel on a lighter note, doesn't it feel when Ren's telling a story, he's so musical, even in the way he speaks. It feels like poetry. It feels like a spoken word poem that he's delivering when he's just reading a story, you know. Yeah, it's the music is very much in him, isn't it? Right, let's hear for Joe.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast, to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck. Born, 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 oh, born, born, born. Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you, but for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth, made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage, and that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings, they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
Oh, my heart's beating. Let's first talk about music. It's interesting, the combination of piano and rap and what Ren does with it, because it's usually when you have chord sequences, chord structures, and then you're singing, the melody comes to you based on the chords you're playing, and the chord you're going to kind of affects how you write the melody. And there's obviously melodic moments in what Ren is singing here, but a lot of it is kind of spoken word rap, and it becomes a different composition process, I think, because the purpose of the music is no longer to influence the melody. Like, the purpose of the chords is no longer to give you that structure to write melody to vocally. So it now becomes a lot more like scoring a film, or scoring a poem or something. It becomes more classical and more soundtrack music, So I feel like when Ren's writing this, he's kind of has that in mind, that the purpose of the piano here is to just give emotion and flow to what he's saying and conveying, rather than thinking of it as this kind of I'm going to write these chords and then write this to these chords. It's kind of, I'm going to write this and then this music is going to accompany it. Does that make sense? That's just my sort of observation there. And I felt like with the piano playing, it does take you on this journey. It has sort of major bits. It has parts where it's bouncing. It has parts where it's sad, where it's sort of flowing and slower. And some of us in life are just kind of predisposed to this kind of need to destroy ourselves. It's I don't know what causes it, but I think everybody knows these people in one way or another, and it's like a disease, isn't it? It's and I think it can be caused by trauma. I think some people are kind of just born that way, and it's inconceivable to a rational mind. It doesn't make any sense. It's you can't get your head around why would you do that. It's so permanent. You know, things get better. You go through bad times, but you can come out of them. And some people go to such dark places that they don't feel that they can come out of those dark places, and they can't remember the light. They can't remember what it was like before, and they don't believe there's ever going to be an after. And that suffering of being alive can be so much to cope. And rational people would say, well, it's selfish. It's how could you do that to the people around you, to all the people that love you? Well, if you're in that state of mind, you don't think anybody does love you. You don't understand that anybody does. You can't see that. You can't see that there's anything to love. So what are you even taking away? If you don't see that in yourself, you think you're doing everybody a favor. You know, you tell yourself all these things that you think you're that everybody would be better off without you, and just know those voices are lying to you, and it's not true. And the truth is, you will see the light again, and it will be okay again. And you have to hold on, and you have to ride it out, and you have to talk, and you have to feel your way through these things, and just try and feel. And I just hope that you hold on, and find your love for yourself, one way or another. And listening to Ren, honestly, these last few months I've started listening to him, it's really helped me process so many things about my life and myself, and it's really given me perspective and inspired me, and I've been happier since I found Ren. My mental health has improved even more, and every song he does resonates with me on such a deep level, and I know it does with so many others too. And yeah, I just really, really feel for him. I feel for him with his story, and this song is so beautifully put together, and sorry, I'm just gathering myself a bit. Yeah, I feel like Ren is a very, very special person, and he is able to take things that are very, very relatable to everybody, but portray them in this kind of almost Shakespearean, incredibly poetic, incredibly musical way. It's just it's really, really something else, and it's really doing a lot for me, and I know it's doing a lot for you too. So onwards and upwards with the Ren journey, going down the Ren rabbit hole. I feel after watching this, there are more songs that I can watch now with context. So I'm very glad I have. And as always, we've talked about some very heavy subjects here. And I'll put some helplines in the comments, in the description, sorry, for the US and UK, Samaritans and things like that. Reach out to somebody if you need help. Don't suffer alone. And, you know, we've all got to look after each other, guys. So please take care of yourselves. Peace and love. Take care.